This is just a summary of, or an overview of the components of the ELBO system, which include the following. This is a electrically controlled pinch valve where urine flows through and is blocked by this valve, and then an electronic signal sent through from the chair operator by this lead opens the valve and allows the valve to drain. This valve fits into your leg strap, so it slides in there like that. This velcro goes over the top. This is then fitted around the user's lower leg. Okay, so the discharge tube is behind the heel, so that it's a relatively discreet installation, and this would all tuck underneath your trousers. So when you're sitting in your chair, you can't actually see it. Okay, now this is operated from this control box, which is generally mounted under the front centre of the wheelchair here. And there are 3 different plugs. You cannot confuse them. One is for the power supply, which comes from the wheelchair batteries. This needs to be connected across 24 volts. Obviously red to positive, black to negative. It has its own blade style fuse in here, which if for some reason you've shorted it, you can replace. This snakes up through underneath the chair and connects there, and that lives under there. The valve is so much easier when we've got one actually mounted on a chair. The valve is on your leg, and is, once you're in the chair, you connect it up to the dangling lead. He said very unclearly there. If for some reason your carer forgets to disconnect it and you hoist out, it'll just pull apart and won't do any damage. To operate this device, you have a low effort switch, which we can mount anywhere you like. This typically would be velcroed on the back, velcroed onto the side of your wheelchair controller perhaps, wherever you can easily get to it. And that's run down through the chair frame, also into this box. The way this box operates, you need to press the switch 3 times within 3 seconds, otherwise it won't operate, and there's an audible beep. And I haven't got my test battery here to show you that. And then the valve will open. The valve remains open until you close it by hitting the switch again, or after about 34 seconds it'll time out, which is typically enough to drain about 900 ml. And that's the very quick summary of the components.